Right, hello there guys, so this is my first ever, well hello there guys, this is my first ever movie video. So hello there guys, this is my first ever movie video. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, you know? I thought, might as well just show you my movie collection, you know, because it's fun. It's gonna get weird, it's gonna get creepy, but, you know, let's go. Today, Junior. By the way, check out my, I was gonna say Happy... No, this is Happy Gilmore. I was gonna say Billy Madison. No, this is Happy Gilmore. Today, Junior. Oh, shit. I thought we'd get nice and cozy today. In my little corner right over here. So yeah, no particular order. Just gonna name all my Blu-rays. And this is just Blu-ray videos. So, yeah, be warned. No DVDs in here. So first up on the list, we have Jerry Maguire. The human head weighs 8 pounds. What a lovely kid. That little kid Ray just steals the show in every scene he's in. Tom Cruise was at his prime in this movie, so yeah, let's do this. Grand Budapest Hotel. I think this is Wes Anderson's best movie. The color palette in this movie is absolutely astounding, and you know you can't go wrong with this movie because this is just filmmaking to perfection. What else we got? Elf, like just a classic Christmas movie. You have to watch this every year, you know? Like you can't like go through Christmas without watching Elf. Come on, like Will Ferrell, come on, in tights. Can't go wrong with that. Crazy Stupid Love, probably like one of the best romantic comedies like ever, honestly. Like it's one of my favorites of all time. And the build up to that third act really just sells everything. Like it just, if you know what scene I'm talking about in the third act, then you know. About Time, another great romantic comedy. Not romantic comedy, but with drama. Just honestly not just one of the best romantic comedy movies of all time. Blah blah blah. But just a great movie in general, and the ending just pays off, you know. 500 Days of Summer. Now, I have a like love-hate relationship with this movie. I know it's a great film, but there's just something I just don't feel like, I don't know. It's just there's something so sad about this movie. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just not like, I don't see myself watching this again. I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way. I don't know. And we have Tangled. I'm not a big Disney watcher, but I gotta say, Tangled, one of the best Disney movies that I've ever watched. It's just, there's something so fun about it. I even saw this in the theater, by the way, so yeah. Polar Express. I have this because I used to watch it all the time as a kid, but you know, it's okay. I haven't watched it in a long time though, so I don't really know, but yeah. Yeah. Adventures of Tintin. Now, I've only seen this movie 2 times. I mean, I think it's really good, honestly. But I don't know. I never really wanted to go back and rewatch this. And why do I have it? Well, I don't know. I think it was on sale, so that's probably why. Oh, now we got some James Bond Blu-rays, but that's not all, guys. Wait. Yeah, I got this over here. This is the Bond 50. It has all 22 movies, and plus I had to buy, like, you know, Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die separately because they don't come in this 50th anniversary set. So there you go, all 25 movies. And James Bond, come on, one of the best franchises ever, longest running, so can't go wrong. Mission Impossible Ghost Pro... Oh, I actually have the box set right over here.
shit.
So yeah, these are my box sets, by the way. So there's even more that I forgot. So yeah, I actually bought this. I believe it was like on sale Black Friday or something. So I got this like way before. Then I got this 6 movie collection. I think it was like $10 on Black Friday on something, and I just snatched it immediately and just, this is mine. Oh, I mean, it actually reminds me, I am so excited to get Top Gun Maverick on Blu-ray. I need that. I've seen it 3 times. Next up, we have The King's Speech. Maybe not. I'm not watching this all the time, but I do really appreciate the drama and the acting in this movie. Just fantastic. Just Colin Firth, Helena Bonham Carter, Jeffrey Rush. You know, they're all great. The Mask of Zorro and The Legend of Zorro. The Mask of Zorro was just one of my favorite movies of all time, and you just like, it's just a classic adventure story. And you know, say what you want about Legend of Zorro, but it is kind of fun. You know, it is. I do see the flaws, but I have to own it. Like I've watched that all the time as a kid. Well, and the first one too. But Looper. I haven't watched this in a long time, but I do have it. Wow, I actually have to rewatch this. We'll see. And of course, we got the Indiana Jones trilogy with this one here. Yeah, but the trilogy is just like, it's my childhood. Like if I want to feel like these movies just make me feel like a kid again. And then I did watch this in theaters. I remember, but it's like okay, whatever. So this is Her. Yeah, you could call this movie weird, but you know, Joaquin Phoenix gives a wonderful performance. So like, come on, you have to watch this. Like, it's just, it's you have to watch this at least once, and especially that little scene with the the video game thing. You know what I'm talking about. So this is Hacksaw Ridge. Just Andrew Garfield just knocks it out of the park in this. Like, this is one of his, like, you can look at him as Spider-Man, but you haven't seen an Andrew Garfield performance until you've seen Hacksaw Ridge. The Great Gatsby. Why do I own this? I guess because it was on sale and I wanted to be cool and like just to show that I bought something on Black Friday, but I've probably like popped this in the Blu-ray probably like once, but yeah, like it's gonna be up for sale at some point. Forrest Gump. So, you know, just Tom Hanks, you know, my name's Forrest Gump. Yeah. Stupid is as stupid does. Has all the iconic lines, you know, but Jenny. You know, what a character. I'm sure everybody knows what she's done if you've seen it. The Fault in Our Stars. Now, this movie, I kind of feel like it was really made for its time. I don't think it aged well since I last watched it. It's definitely made for the 2014 era. It just doesn't age well. It is good. I do find it like entertaining. I did watch it in the theater, and I think it was a good movie. But yeah, it just doesn't age well. I don't know. Dunkirk. One of my favorite, like, a lot of people will say like it's not the best Christopher Nolan movie, but I really love this movie. I think in terms of a technical aspect, I think that's where it really shines. But like, I think even the story, I don't think it's really about the characters. It's more about the event, and you know, and also the way the film is made, which is absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, Dunkirk, like one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies. Yeah, Dunkirk. Django Unchained. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Are we good?
All right.
to Django Unchained. I think like probably my second favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. You know, just Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, and of course Christoph Waltz, like giving like a masterful performance. Also, like you know what movie I'll get into later, but this is just a classic Western, like spaghetti Western movie, like made it with the 2012 like touch to it, and with a very old school style, but yeah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighbor. Would you be my... So this is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Tom Hanks. I grew up watching Mr. Rogers as a kid, so of course, I was excited for this. It's Mr. Rogers, come on. And just, like, this movie isn't really a biopic of Mr. Rogers, but it's kind of like... It's almost like a very long Mr. Rogers episode centered on this one journalist character with Mr. Rogers in it, of course, and it's just a lovely story. And I do also love like the little the miniature sets, and they kind of replicated that from the show, so that was a nice touch. Boyhood. Oh shit.
Talk about all these movies. Shit.
Alright, so Boyhood, 12 years in the making. When I heard about this movie, I was like, holy shit, I have to watch this. And a lot of people say it might be boring, but there is a charm to it. There's Ethan Hawke. Come on, like Ethan Hawke. I was gonna say Ethan Hunt, but yeah, Ethan Hawke, just Patricia Arquette as well, and like the kids, sure, they're fine, but I think the parents, Ethan Hawke and Patricia Arquette, they really shine in this movie, and just to see them like evolve during these 12 years, it's crazy. It's just crazy to watch that in a span of like 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think. Yeah. The Blind Side. I think this might have been like one of the first dramas I've ever watched, and I was like, whoa! I was like moved by it. Like this was like one of the first movies where I was like, oh, I'm not watching a blockbuster movie. I'm watching like more of a drama, and it has comedy in there too. But yeah, Sandra Bullock, like her best performance, obviously, got her the Oscar. So yeah, there. Argo, Ben Affleck's third directed movie, just builds up towards that third act, just freaking crazy at the airport, and it's very much worth. Those first two acts are very much worth it for the third act. August Rush, 1917. Wow, just like one of the greatest like technical movies of all time. That like this whole movie, like it's like it's meant to be shot as if it was shot in like one long take, and Roger Deakins' cinematography just masterful. And Sam Mendes, his directing, just completely like knocks it out of the park. Like this and Skyfall, just astounding. Zombieland, it's just a very fun movie. Like just seeing, like, I think it's basically like more like, I don't really watch zombie stuff, but this movie really shines because of the characters and like their journey, and they're like watching them interact with each other, and it's just a fun time. It's hilarious. Okay, when you have that movie where it's clearly bad, but it's like a guilty pleasure. Like, Paul Blart Mall Cop is that movie for me, and there's gonna be way more down the list here where it's gonna be like that. Kevin James as a mall cop, like running low on sugar and just beating the shit out of everybody. Hilarious. Mamma Mia, here we go again. Why do I have this? Let me just explain to you why I watched Mamma Mia in the first place. So this man right here, Mr. Pierce Brosnan, he used to play James Bond. You know I'm a James Bond fan. I showed you my Bond 50 collection, and I heard that he was gonna be singing in the first movie, and so that kind of like piqued my curiosity, like what, James Bond singing? And just and of course that led me to getting the second movie. I don't have the first one, but I will get it one day. Like my rule here is kind of like I have to buy something that's like $9.99 and less. I'm not buying anything like over that for Blu-rays, but unless if it's like a new release that I can't wait, like Top Gun Maverick, yeah, that then it's $9.99 or less. But there we go. I have Mamma Mia 2. La La Land. Yeah, this is a movie that just I think gets better like every time I watch it. I just admire it so much. Like just the filmmaking, the acting, it's just masterful. Like Damien Chazelle, just Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling. It's just perfectly like made. Like it's just love it. So here I have the Hobbit Trilogy Extended Edition. I think, yeah, the Hobbit movies get a bit of hate. I do know that. But I watched these in theaters, and you know they're not perfect. They're very CGI bloated, especially in the last one and a bit of the second one. And you can definitely tell it's kind of like very stretched. It's like one book stretched into 3 movies. It's Middle Earth, and you can't go wrong with Middle Earth. And if I get a chance to be in Middle Earth, then this is it, you know. But I do find them entertaining. Obviously, that's why I have them. And yeah, The Hobbit. Michael Jackson's This Is It. Yeah. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is a must-own family movie. Just buy it. It's you know, Rowley, Greg, friendship that never ends. You know, earlier when I was talking about guilty pleasure movies, well, there it is, bedtime stories. Now you might be wondering why I don't have like, you know, Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison. Look, like I said, $9.99 or less. Until I find it, I'll get it. But for now, I have bedtime stories. Maybe not the movie the Adam Sandler movie that everybody's talking about, but I have it. True Grit, Titanic. I think this is James Cameron's like best movie. I know Avatar, like there's a lot of work that goes into Avatar, but Titanic just has that classic like story, and it was just a big hit. You can't go wrong with James Horner's soundtrack. That third act is it's just worth it. The Theory of Everything. This is probably my favorite biopic ever. It's just a very touching movie. It's this nice, like kind of like start to finish kind of story. Just a very narrow storyline of the life of Stephen Hawking, and it just, I think I remember like, you know, I remember the ending got me emotional in the theater. I have to say. So, Theory of Everything, check it out. Star is Born. This is Bradley Cooper's like directorial debut, and it couldn't have gotten better than that. So, like Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Sam Elliott, like this is acting at its finest. Like I'm just a fan of like movies where they're just a bunch, like a long list of good actors, and like this is just an acting like tribute almost, you know. And of course the songs and the live singing too, which really adds. And of course another movie that got me emotional at the end. So this might be like all black, but this is The Social Network. One of David Fincher's like best movies. It's just like like it's just plus with Aaron Sorkin's script, it's just very well written, and plus the editing and the music by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Just from start to finish, just like a very well crafted film, and you can tell there's a lot of thought put into the filmmaking aspect of this, and you could say the same about like probably every David Fincher movie. So, The Social Network. My legs. Fuck. Let me sit like this, guys. Okay. The Silver Linings Playbook. Another one of Bradley Cooper's best performance, and probably I would say Jennifer Lawrence's best movie. Hunger Games, other shit. No, Silver Linings Playbook is her best performance. Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson, Daniel Day-Lewis's last performance. Daniel Day-Lewis, probably my favorite like actor ever. Wow. And he literally just gives out his all in his last performance in film, and it's just a beautiful looking movie. Just the costumes, the set designs, and the cinematography as well. And there was no cinematographer in this movie, but yeah, Phantom Thread. Percy being Wallflower. I remember I used to watch this one quite a lot back in the day. I was watching lots of like teen YA type movies, and this was one of them that spoke to me. I also read the book of this, and I think the book and movie is really impactful at the end. And yeah, Mud, Matthew McConaughey. Les Miserables, probably my favorite musical of all time, I have to say. Just, you hear me saying this a lot, but, I always talk about the technical aspect of a movie, and this movie, along with the acting, and the live singing too, it really helps, it really elevates the drama of the story. It's very powerful too. So yeah, Les Miserables. Inglourious Bastards. Quentin Tarantino's best movie in my opinion. Christoph Waltz is absolutely terrifying in this movie. The Imitation Game. Probably also like my second favorite biopic. And I remember they did come out the same year with Theory of Everything, and I watched them both in the theater, and they were just like, I was just like, wow, like this is one of the best biopics I've ever seen. Just, and Benedict Cumberbatch, Keira Knightley, just giving it their all. So this is Tenet, another Christopher Nolan movie. Again, technical aspect. I still don't quite understand this movie very much. It's like when I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But when I like afterwards, like right now, I can't really remember what the movie's about. But on a technical standpoint, this movie is breathtaking. Like, I remember like the scene when Robert Pattinson and John David Washington, they just like fly up on a wire, like on the building, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like I even saw it in IMAX too, and that was amazing. So this is Super 8, J.J. Abrams, and I really connected with this story. I just liked the characters, where they were just a bunch of kids like making their own movie, and then like some crazy shit happens, obviously, but yeah, Super 8. Star Wars, the original trilogy. I have to get the prequels, and I gotta say, I love the prequels. Fuck it. Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. I would say Star Trek Into Darkness better than the first, mainly because of Benedict Cumberbatch as the villain. It's great stuff. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I need to get the third movie. It's a necessity, and yeah, I just need to have that third movie. You know, it just feels weird. Like I need the third movie. Prometheus, Inception. Yeah, Inception, Interstellar, Christopher Nolan. You know, like I feel like Interstellar on rewatch. It kind of drags. There's definitely some flaws that I noticed. Kind of like Tenet, but again, technical standpoint, this thing is fire. And then Inception it's a masterpiece. You know that. Gravity, E.T., Avatar. This is the extended Blu-ray collector's edition, and it comes like with the extended edition, the special edition, and theatrical edition. I think the movie works fine on its own, like the theatrical version. But it's a nice box, so you know. Aliens. Alien, the first one. You know. Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Now, you might be wondering why I don't have like the first and the third and then the fourth.
No, sorry.
Well, let me explain. I followed this series, and you know, I think this movie just is the only good one, and it's the only one I can watch. And I would even watch this movie without watching the others, because the first movie just like shaky cam and the action looks terrible, and then the third and the fourth are just boring and long as hell. So yeah, like Hunger Games: Catching Fire is a solid movie, and especially during the arena scene and the IMAX shots go like bam, and then like it's crazy. Lord of the Rings, I have a Hobbit, but you know, the Hobbit is fine, but Lord of the Rings, I still think it's the greatest movies of all time. And Lord of the Rings, and this is the extended edition, and I even have the theatrical edition. I have like 3 copies of these movies: the theatrical edition, extended edition, and upstairs I have the extended edition on DVD. So yeah. The Town, like probably my favorite like crime drama ever. It's just like it's not just about the action scenes are great for sure, but I think the characters, the drama, and the acting between everybody it just makes a very compelling film. And even the ending is just very touching, and it's just it really, like, this movie has heart to it. You know, it has, in spite of all this craziness and like action and killing and robberies, there is some heart to it, and I would almost call this the heist version of Good Will Hunting. You know, Ben Affleck, and you know, I think this is also Ben Affleck's best movie. So, The Town. Shutter Island. Gone Girl. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Wow, this is probably the best box that I own. Like, look at this. Like, it has, like, you know, Rooney Mara on there, and then you turn it around, you got Daniel Craig, bam, and then, you know, yeah, it's just a nice looking Blu-ray. But also, like I said, David Fincher movies, like along with Social Network and Gone Girl, you know, just very meticulously crafted. Just like the details in these movies are absolutely insane, and just a marvel to watch, just on a technical standpoint. Drive, Ryan Gosling, just the city night lights, the action scene, the driving scenes, the car chase scenes, just incredible. Black Swan, Natalie Portman. Now, this is the X-Men franchise. I have X-Men 1, X2, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men First Class. This is the rental exclusive. I got it at a rental store. I need to get the actual one someday. The Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past. I also need to get the Rogue cut. Every time I watch this movie, I'm like, where's Rogue? Like I need those scenes with Rogue in it. And of course, Logan. I don't have Apocalypse. I also gotta get that someday when it's $9.99 less, obviously. What else we got here? So this is Spider-Man, of course. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 movie collection, Homecoming and Far From Home, and of course, the latest, No Way Home. We got. So as you can see, these I'm getting into the superhero section. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is the Zack Snyder trilogy. I don't care. Like, I love these movies. They're great, and I think, say what you want, but I think Zack Snyder's Justice League is a masterpiece. Just hits you in the gut at the end of that movie with Flash like turning back time and stuff. Like, oh god. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, and come on, Dark Knight trilogy. Again, Christopher Nolan, just a masterpiece. And last but not least, Marvel's The Avengers. Now, I don't own lots of Marvel Studios movies in my collection, but because a lot of the MC movies, they're kind of priced like really high, and I think like the last good one was like No Way Home, Endgame, kinda, and it's yeah, and plus they're all on Disney Plus, so whatever. I forgot this one. This is the last new movie I bought, The Batman. Again, bought it for $24.99 the day it came out. Like I said, I'm only buying it at that price if it's a movie that's, you know, I've been waiting to get for a long time, and the next one is gonna be Top Gun Maverick, you know. And I already showed you Lord of the Rings, the theatrical edition, Jurassic World. Yeah, this comes with all 5 movies. Jurassic World 1, 2, 3, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then the third one, Dominion. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, I have them all. Jurassic World is tolerable. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is... sure. Oh my god, the freaking auction and the fucking, like, clone girl just releasing, like, oh, come on, it's so stupid. And I'm not buying the third one. You know I'm not buying the third one. Die Hard, the 4-movie collection. The Bourne Collection, and that includes Legacy and Jason Bourne, which... okay, but mostly because this is actually a really nice set, which comes with pages and oh, there's your copy. This comes with like the pages and stuff, and I kind of like that. And yeah, sure. And yeah, there's Legacy and Jason Bourne, whatever. But oh well. And Back to the Future trilogy, and of course this looks cool as well with all the pages. We love pages. Oh, one more. And the last box set and last Blu-ray, I think, Harry Potter, I was gonna say 7, 8 movie collection along with Fantastic Beasts, the first one. I don't have the second one, but whatever. But yeah, Harry Potter. There you go. Well, that is it, guys. That's all I have, and I'm definitely gonna be interested in making like Blu-ray haul or something. But until next time, and thanks for watching.